the unyielding acorn deep in a forest known for its ancient, towering trees, lived a tiny acorn named Pip. Unlike the mighty oaks that surrounded him, Pip was small, easily overlooked, and felt utterly insignificant. He was picked up by a harsh wind one autumn day and tossed away from his mother tree, landing not in the soft, rich earth of the clearing but on a patch of cold, rocky ground near the forest edge. "This is impossible," sighed a nearby pebble. "You'll never grow here. The soil is thin, and the frost will find you quickly." A cynical field mouse agreed. "Give up, little seed. Only the giants survive here. You lack the pedigree and the proper placement." Pip felt the truth in their words. The other seeds he could see were already splitting open in more favorable spots, sending down quick, easy roots. Pip's shell was hard, the rock beneath him unyielding, and the air was growing frigid. Doubt was a cold blanket that threatened to smother his tiny spark of life. But Pip remembered something his mother had whispered just before he fell. "The greatest strength is not in where you start, but in the will to refuse to finish until your potential is met." Refusing to let the environment dictate his destiny, Pip began to work. He didn't have easy soil, so he spent weeks focusing his energy not on quick growth, but on resilience. He sent a single determined root downwards, searching, pushing, and finally wedging itself into a minuscule crack in the rock. It was slow, painful progress. The winter came, freezing the ground solid. The wind howled, trying to tear him away. But Pip held fast, drawing what little moisture and nutrients he could from his deep, narrow anchor. When spring finally arrived, Pip was the last seed to sprout, but his root was now deeply intertwined with the stone, making him immovable. He grew slowly but deliberately, his trunk thickening. His leaves, though smaller than those of his counterparts, were tough and vibrant green. Years passed. The oaks that had sprouted easily quickly outgrew him, but when a severe drought hit the forest, their shallow roots failed. One by one, they withered. But Pip, now a young, sturdy tree, endured. His roots, which had fought so hard to penetrate the rock, now tapped into an underground stream that the others could not reach. Eventually, Pip became the mightiest tree on the forest edge, not the tallest, but the strongest, with a trunk that defied lightning and a root system that anchored him against the fiercest storms. Visitors marveled at how such a magnificent oak could grow in such unforgiving stone. The moral of the story is that true strength comes from persistence and the quality of your foundation, not the ease of your starting conditions. Difficult beginnings often forge the deepest roots.